You ever watch Corrie and feel like the characters have all lost the plot at the same time? Because this week's episodes are carnage. We've got lies exposed, tempers flaring, secrets crawling out from the past, and one kiss that could blow a family apart. Let's not mess around. If you thought last week was dramatic, you haven't seen anything yet. Here are 13 big spoilers coming to the cobbles from Monday 28th July to Friday 1st August. 1. Iby finds out Kevin lied about his cancer. Iby's been hanging on by a thread lately, but this week she finds out the one thing that pushes her over the edge. Kevin's been lying about how bad his cancer is. Yeah, let that sink in. He made out things were worse than they are, all because he was scared she'd go back to Carl. And now she knows. When Iby admits to Tyrone that she plans to tell Jack the truth about Kevin's treatment, it's clear she's emotionally torn. Tyrone tries to calm her down, but Iby's not having it. The damage is done. 2. Iby and Carl give in, and here it is. The moment some of us saw coming and others were dreading. Iby storms off from Kevin and straight into Carl's arms. The emotional floodgates open, one thing leads to another, and the two of them kiss. She tells Carl she's left Kevin for good, and while it might feel like justice in the heat of the moment, it also just feels sad for Jack, for Kevin, and for everything they've tried to rebuild. 3. Carl gets sacked, and maybe a new start after that encounter. Carl tries to play it cool. Tells Iby they should keep some distance. That's rich, considering he's been sniffing around her for months. But Kevin's had enough and fires Carl from the garage after the whole car theft mess. Carl says he's ready for a new start, but Debbie isn't buying it. She tries to convince him to stay, and the truth is, he probably will. 4. Todd overhears something he shouldn't. Now Todd's not exactly the poster boy for minding his own business, and next week he strikes gold. He heads back into the community center after a restorative justice session and catches Noah on a call with Danielle. Yep, Danielle and Noah, a proper couple. Todd's face says it all. This is going to go badly fast. 5. Theo lashes out in the bistro, so what does Todd do with this information? He drops it, obviously, right in the middle of a family dinner. Theo's fuming, and things spiral. Miles tries to go for Todd, and in the chaos, Theo accidentally hits his own son. Let that sink in. One angry moment, and now Theo's banned from seeing his kids. This is going to leave a mark on all of them. 6. Todd tries to fix it. Kind of after the mess at the bistro, Todd's sleeping on the sofa and pretending he's fine. Billy sees straight through him. He finds out about the family drama and suggests Todd try to patch things up with Danielle. So Todd does exactly that. He invites Danielle for a chat, hoping he can smooth things over. But honestly, the damage might already be done. 7. Theo finds out Billy's been interfering just when you think things couldn't get worse for Theo. He finds out Billy has been secretly advising Todd. That pushes him over the edge. Billy tries to apologize, but Theo lies and says Todd's in the shower just to get rid of him. Todd's completely unaware. It's tense. Too many people meddling. Too many lies. 8. Lisa confesses her fears about Becky. This is the most emotional we've seen Lisa in a while. She's clearly been bottling everything up, and instead of going to therapy like she was meant to, she went straight to Becky's grave. That alone says how much she's struggling. But it's what she tells Carla afterwards that really hits. She started to wonder if Becky wasn't the person she thought she was. That maybe Becky was corrupt, and her death wasn't just some tragic accident. You can see the guilt and confusion eating away at her. It's heartbreaking, honestly. Lisa's been trying to hold it all together, but now she's questioning not just what happened, but who Becky really was. And if that truth starts to unravel, it could change everything. How she sees herself, her career, the people around her. This could be the start of Lisa digging for real answers. And if she does, well, someone's not going to like what she finds. 9. Carla and Lisa go digging separately. Carla takes matters into her own hands and visits Logan in prison behind Lisa's back. Meanwhile, Lisa breaks into Costello's emails and finds something that stops her coldly. Kit accessed Becky's file. She confronts him, full on. Tells Carla she can't trust him anymore. But Carla's still keeping secrets herself. So how long before this whole thing explodes? If you're still watching and you're into this week's drama, make sure you're subscribed. It really helps, and we'll be here every week chatting Corrie with you. 10. Decisions made about Lila. James is all over the place this week, properly worked up about the big family meeting over the special guardianship order. He's stressing that Dee won't turn up, thinking everything's going to fall apart before it's even started. But in the end, she does show, and there's this quiet little moment where it feels like maybe, just maybe, things could settle down. Ed, bless him, does what dads do. Tries to hold the whole thing together with a full English and a bit of peacekeeping over breakfast. Classic. But just as the dust starts to settle, James gets a call about a job, and from the look on his face, it's one he's seriously thinking about taking, which kind of flips everything on its head again. If he's off, where does that leave Lila? Is he about to walk away from the setup they've been building? Or is this just another curveball in this already tangled mess? Either way, this decision's going to have a ripple effect, and you can bet the family won't all agree on what should happen next. 11. Dee bumps into someone familiar. Dee's just getting back into the swing of things at work when Adam throws a new client her way. And wouldn't you know it, it's Ollie, the same fella who tried chatting her up at the Rovers. You can tell she's taken aback, but in a good way. It's that little flicker of recognition, and for once, it's not tied up in drama or disaster. Just a nice surprise that clearly lifts her mood. Now, whether this actually turns into anything is anyone's guess. But Corrie does love planting these little seeds. The quiet looks, the coincidental run-ins. It's subtle, but viewers who've been watching a while know that sometimes these are the ones that sneak up on you. And let's be honest, Dee could do with something, or someone, that isn't full of chaos. This could end up being a nice, slow burn storyline to keep an eye on. 12. Sam gives Lily a proper scare. This one's tough because on the surface, it looks like Sam's just being a bit cheeky, winding Lily up with a made-up story about burglaries and messing with the house to scare her. But when she comes home and finds things moved about, the poor girl's absolutely terrified. Meanwhile, Nick and Toya are thinking everything's rosy between the kids because they've been at Eco Club together, totally unaware there's something deeper going on. What really gets you is when Sam opens up to Toya and admits he's been having panic attacks. Suddenly, it all clicks. This isn't just him being mean. It's coming from a place of real struggle. He's clearly got some heavy stuff bubbling under the surface and doesn't know how to deal with it. You just hope now the adults will stop brushing it off and actually step in properly, because this could get serious if it's left to fester. 13. Bernie and Artie get caught short. Lastly, Bernie and Artie are in a right mess. Dev's Aunt Ronnie is coming to see how her money's been spent for the wedding. And she's serious about it. Like spreadsheet serious. They've been skimping and hiding costs. And now she's about to find out. You just know this is going to end in disaster. So that's the lot for next week. 13 big stories, each more dramatic than the last. From Iby blowing up her whole life, to Lisa chasing shadows that might not be shadows at all, to Sam showing a darker side no one saw coming. Let me know in the comments what you think. Are Iby and Carl actually going to last? Is Lisa on the right track? And are we finally going to get answers about Becky? If you enjoyed this, hit like, subscribe, and join me again next week for even more Corrie chat. You lot always have the best theories. Until then, take care and keep watching the cobbles, because Corrie never stays quiet for long.